Recording in progress.
Progress.
Bing bong. Progress. Progress.
Progress.
Can we have an English lady speaking that, please? I'm not quite happy with it. I'm Shank.
Recording in progress. Is that better?
That's the BBC version.
Mm.
Yeah,
And now
okay.
we're going across to our correspondent in London.
BBC.
The BBC. Hello. My name is Stats. My long name is Statistics.
You don't speak like that on the BBC anymore. It's wagwan, brother. Not that pigeon stuff in it. You ever listen to that pigeon? I've got no idea
That
what they're on
was
about.
so good. That was so good, bro.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, okay. This is the roundup of the week. Say hello, Statsman.
Hello to our lovely listeners. Hope you're all well. Thanks for tuning in again. Just us again, having a rant about politics. Enjoy.
And we have our friendly local lamb cannibal, the Gazelle.
It's funny, actually, because I had lamb on Saturday night. And I've got a little request. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our podcast, will you please hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. It doesn't cost anything to do it, and it really helps us along the way. Thank you very much. I'll have to put that in because it doesn't come up on our screen at the moment.
Every time you say that, I'm going to have to put a like button up. So every time you turn around and you say, and just press the like button. Ding. Ding.
Oh, we've not got a like button. I thought we had one.
We have got one. Okay.
Just in case no one
Here
heard
we
the
go.
Gazelle, don't forget to like and subscribe.
I like the Gazelle.
Because
I
we've got
like
loads.
the Gazelle.
I've got loads on my reform page. I've got over 3,000 likes.
Do you know, I
3,200 to be exact.
loved the agenda, right, that our editor sent through about the roundup. Okay. Put down.
Not
he
really
said,
sure you can read that out, but go on.
Ab Flab's roundup of the news likely to include Deputy PM is a dip. Fill the word in. Syria is fill the word in. The Deputy PM is a dip. Fill the word in. Mi5 needs Muslims. The Deputy PM is a dip. And some other stuff, likely regarding them being dip. Yeah, you're quite right.
Very professional one this week, I thought.
Yeah, it is. The agenda actually, kind of writes itself. Right.
You won't see that on the
First off,
BBC, would you? Hey.
Sometimes it needs to be said. That's straight.
Syria is. Can everybody get that one? You know what the word is? Or do I have to bleep it out?
We know what it is, yeah.
Yeah, we know what it is. We know what it is.
Okay. Right. Now, who'd have thought that Assad would have been booted out? Anybody see that coming?
No. Didn't see that coming. Not at that speed as well. That was what it was all about, wasn't it? It was the speed at which it happened. What,
And
just over a week?
Yep. And
In there, out, gone.
I couldn't believe that all that Russia did was just simply get Assad out. That's all they did.
Or did they? Because it's reported his plane was shot down, you know. It's a sad day.
Why would sad day with a big smile on his
Cogs
face?
going there.
He was a bit of a shit, was Assad. Yes, he did protect the Christians and the other faiths.
And all I can think, just to step in there, Mr. Landlord. Yeah,
We're live now. We're not editing.
I was stuttering there because what it was. I'm just trying to. I'm sort of my cousin, and I'm Nicodemus, and what I'm doing, I am projecting within the next 4 years of this Labour government that we are going to have statues of Starmer throughout our land. And I can't wait till around about May or June in 2029 when we tear those statues down.
Have you noted that he can suddenly find foreign aid to send over to Syria? Have you noted that? I think it's somewhere like something like about 11 million that they're going to be sending over to help. Now, the 11 million is just going to be soaked up by guess who? Go ahead, Statsman. You know it.
Jihadis by any chance?
just
Jihadis.
Yep.
You know, what used to be called Al-Qaeda and what used to be called ISIS, but they're all rebranded now, according to all our lovely media.
Yeah.
So the world is saved. Oh.
You just sit
So
back
what?
and you
The rest
just
of
go,
them must have voted for change.
No. It's the money. They're sending over 11 million in foreign aid to help Syria rebuild itself. Who the hell gives a damn about Syria?
Yeah, you know, he was a bad man, Assad, but what he's been replaced with is going to be even worse. So we're going to send jihadis money now, are we?
Yeah. Biden is saying
the stupidity of these people.
Exactly the same thing. They're sending out money. I mean, that's going to be pulled back as soon as
That's funny because they're actually bombing them as we speak as well. So, what are they sending them money while we're bombing them? Makes sense.
I can't get over it. Okay. Now
Who's
other
bombing
one.
them? I've missed it today. I've been busy.
Well, I'm telling you,
America and Israel.
Yeah.
They're bombing
because
Syria.
These jihadis said that they're going to move to help Gaza.
So the Israelis have attacked the chemicals and the missile factories and stuff. Oh,
right, yeah. They've got a big chemical stockpile.
I don't know who the Americans are bombing, but they just love bombing people, so...
Yeah.
And they might have had some spare bombs.
We kill!
I think Israel's
But
bums
we believe
twitching,
in God.
aren't they? I think Israel's bums will be twitching about now because they are now officially surrounded.
I don't think so. I mean, they'll have actually secured all the borders. They'd have secured everything.
Oh, you mean like the one with Gaza?
Yeah, it's done.
Secure, wasn't it?
It's done. It's done. They only got away with it the one time. It isn't going to happen again.
I think that was enough. It's caused mayhem.
Well, nobody else wants to get involved. Who else wants to mess with the Israelis, knowing that Trump is going to come in, and he's already said to the Hezbollah and all the rest of them, get the hostages out or you're dead. Basically,
the sausages, you mean?
Yeah, they're the
sausages.
Ones.
Yeah, get your sausages out. That doesn't sound right, that does it? Get your sausages.
And what about?
I'm going to have a word with Biden just before he steps out, actually, because I want some bombs for my bath. I want some bath bombs for Christmas. So just before Biden goes, I might get a few off him.
What about all the Syrians that are celebrating in different parts of the world at the moment, saying, "Isn't this a great thing?" Do you think the Syrians in this country, they number about 30,000 of them? Do you think they're going to go back to Syria?
Nope.
Of course they will. They'll go back home, won't they?
No, there's no free money back home.
They're stuffed.
There's no free money. Of course they are.
They're going to stay here.
So okay. There is a lot of them on the Turkish border going home, probably because the Turkish are sending them there. But if you lived here, would you go back there? Because I sure as hell wouldn't.
No.
But I think it's about time they did, to be honest.
Get them out. Okay.
Well, if they're all celebrating, then it must be fine there now. So, cheerio.
Enough about Syria. We're moving on. We've got another subject to talk about. Another clown. Angela Rayner, Statsman. Fill us in. What has she been doing? What has she been doing? She can't name a single company that she said actually supports their policies.
I'm surprised she can remember her own name, to be honest. She's not having a good week, is she?
My name is Angela.
She's not having a good week.
I'm no longer from the north. I'm from London. Hello.
Who rinsed her? Was it Trevor Phillips?
Yeah, Trevor Phillips.
He only asked her a question. She can't answer questions. So
she said that we need more houses. And then he said, what, for the migrants? She said, no, we've got enough houses. And he said, you've just said we need more houses. Yeah, but we've already got enough. And he went, I'm sorry, I'm losing this. You just said we need more houses. Now you're saying we've got enough.
Oh, yeah.
She just couldn't get it. Couldn't get anything out properly.
Straight answer. There are 2.5 million migrants in this country that require housing, and countless other millions of British people that have been on waiting lists. So she couldn't answer any of those questions. I mean, how ridiculous to have somebody, a deputy prime minister, being shown up on a program like that where she couldn't answer a very simple question. Bad news, isn't it, Stats?
Well, it is, but it got worse because now she's literally overjoyed about the fall of Syria. Do these people even know what's going on there?
No. They have
it's
no
like
idea.
She was made up. Assad's gone. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, Assad going, if that was just him going, would be great. Not with who's replacing him. Not so great.
Because also, there's going to be a displacement and there's going to be more immigrants or gimmigrants coming to this country. And they'll be Syrian. Guarantee it, they'll be Syrian because Egypt is not going to take them. And neither of the other countries around there.
None of the Middle East countries will take them. They won't allow them in there. It's only us that allows them in. And they're going to get, I mean, what's going to happen now when they start throwing the passports away, when they're coming in on the dinges, right? And they get to, they throw them, and they say, where are you from? They say, Syria. Well, they're not going to say that anymore, are they? They're going to have to pick another country.
Yeah. We're from Germany.
Yeah, because if they say they're from Syria, they'll just say, well, maybe go back then. There's nothing happening there now. It's all right. Assad's gone.
We're from Italy. Baloney Maloney kicked us out.
Baloney Maroni, I like that.
There you go. Baloney Maroney, who drinks Peroni.
Peroni.
There you go. All right. Okay. Well, we obviously all agree that we have clowns in at number 10 in the cabinet. We don't have any sane people there. Correct?
It's not good, is it? Seriously, It's not good.
And especially when people, I've certainly got no respect for any one of them. No, none of them. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything for anybody. In fact, all I can think of is that they're causing misery for millions. Go ahead, Statsman.
I'm made up. I think it's hilarious, me. These lefties got what they voted for, so you can suck it up, reap what you sow. And then just watch out, 'cause if you vote for them again, well, then you are the problem.
Well, and also, the police seem to think that they're on a power trip at the moment, being able to do and get away with, a lot of things. I commented on Twitter.
That's because they can.
Well, at the moment they can, but I think what's going to happen is, I think that these police officers who are on this power trip at the moment, who are defining what is abusive and what isn't abusive, I think they're going to be taken to court, and I think they're going to be, I think they're going to be sued by these people. It won't happen at the moment, but it will happen when it starts to topple. You can see it. You can see it in America. You can see exactly what's happening. Okay. Biden pardoning his son when he said he was never going to pardon, anybody. What a liar. Absolute liar. The Democrats and California are trying now to actually make all their laws Trump-proof. I'm telling you now, those arseholes over there in California, they're going to get their eyes wiped. We may as well, you know what we should do? We should send all the senators and the representatives in California a sachet of Vaseline to ease their transition into oblivion in January, because they've had it. Okay. And Tom Homan, wow, if we had that guy as our border czar in this country, I'm telling you now, none of those migrants would even get even a third of the way. Even the French would be shitting themselves, thinking, we're not messing with Tom Homan. No.
Instead, we've got a bunch of total wet wipes, mate, who are scared of their own shadows.
Oh, we've got a bunch of Homer Simpsons. I don't know thing.
Oh,
I think we're better off as a group. I think we just best go over to Syria and set up a little podcast over in Syria, because it's probably better than this place.
I'm telling you, there are so many people. For a first world country, this has got to be the biggest ripoff in the world. We have the highest electricity prices. We have the highest gas prices. We have the highest cost of living. And we treat our people that have actually paid into the systems so abysmally. And yet they're trying to whitewash everything and say, no, we're not actually giving the immigrants 4- and 5-star hotels over our OAPs who can't afford to heat. What the biggest bunch of effing liars I have ever come across. No wonder Justin Matters won't go up in a debate with us. No wonder no MP in Cheshire will go up in a debate with us, because they know they would get absolutely slaughtered. Anyway, talk about another bunch of dickheads, okay? Sadiq Khan. He's going to be knighted.
And
look at the
Emily.
face. Look at the faces, everybody. Look at their faces.
Good, he despises the British and the British Empire, so have an award from them, son. Wear it with pride.
Oh, well
Chop,
said,
chop.
Stats. What about
Get your sword out now. Don't slip, Charles, by accident with that sword.
what about Emily Thornberry, the woman who got sacked for highlighting the British white van man? She hates the working class. And now they're going to put her into the House of Lords. Another one. Another wet wipe.
Oh, it's incredible. It completely and utterly denigrates, the whole system for the people that actually deserve to be recognized. I mean, these people, it is just a manipulation. I don't agree with you, Stats. I know the reason why you're saying it, but I actually feel that these people should be, in terms of their career, political careers, wiped off the face of the earth, because I think they are the pimple on the arse of politics the world over. And look at the Gazelle. He's gone. He's left his ladder in charge. Can you see that?
Okay. Hello, ladder. No,
Look
I was only having a bit of a mini laugh about Sadiq Khan. He shouldn't even be mayor, never mind getting a knighthood. But aren't Labour, don't they want to reform the Lords?
Supposedly.
Well, so then why are they sending people in there then?
To fill it up before they reform it.
Exactly. So surely if you could stand by your convictions and you wanted to reform the Lords and you didn't want to put any more people in there, you wanted it all to be democratic and vote them in, you'd say, I'm not sending anyone there anymore. We're going to fix this now. They're just a big fat bunch of liars.
They are. There is absolutely no way. And anybody that could feel that anybody in Labour has got any credibility, to go before Charles or whoever's going to do it, that other loafer, because I'm becoming anti-royalty, because that guy isn't even, and I'm talking about William, he's not even going to stand as the head of state, for the Church of England either.
Well, we've been through this. There's another debate, but he'll have to. He
can't. He said he's not going to.
Then he won't be king, then, will he? We've been through this one.
Well, then let's get rid of him and turn us...
What's more frightening?
He won't have been sworn in. He won't have taken an oath. He won't be the king, so...
in that case, then we've got to get rid of them, because, we don't need them anymore.
I think he'll find out, John, that he has to.
He said...
That's the whole part of the Constitution.
He said that he is not going to be the head of the church.
Well, then he's not going to be king.
Well, then they get rid of him. Okay.
Well, that case,
and when Charles goes,
what frightens me is every time he finishes prime ministers, they all end up getting knighted, don't they? Wait till he's finished as prime minister, he might get one of the knighthoods. That Keir Starmer bloke.
Of course he will.
I'm just absolutely sick and tired of it all. It's just bullshit. And most of the people in this
failure,
country,
don't we?
Oh, reward for failure is an understatement in this country.
I hope I'm not in this country when it happens as well. Dame Angela Rayner.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you imagine?
Hey, you're all right. Do you want to buy a house or what?
I think I know why there's no decent sitcoms and comedies anymore, because real life is just as funny now, isn't it? When you look at it, it's like, that's hilarious.
Exactly.
These idiots are in charge, mate. This is just so good.
Well,
it gives us lots of content anyway.
Okay, we heard the bell go. Let's end on a really, really good note. Okay, Daniel Penny. Do you remember that guy? The guy that held down that guy on the train who was causing a lot of trouble. He has just been exonerated, so he's not going to be charged.
It's not good news, though, in a way, is it really? Because that shouldn't have even got this far in the first place.
Correct. BLM are going to go absolutely nuts, but they're a corrupt organisation anyway.
They've gone. They don't really exist anymore. Are we skipping the Mi5 one out, are we?
No, you can mention it if you like. Go ahead.
Well, what was it? They weren't recruiting the natives, were they?
That's right.
Now, I would have thought if this imaginary far right would have been such a threat, then you'd need loads of the natives, wouldn't you know, to infiltrate.
Oh,
But as
yes.
it appears, they need another demographic, don't they,
Well, that's like a black
to
man.
infiltrate, which explains that there's a problem somewhere with something.
That's
And
like a
it's not
black
the
man
far right.
being utilized to infiltrate the KKK. Ain't going to
Not
happen.
going to work, is it?
It's not going to work.
So on this occasion, I'd probably agree with them and say, yeah, you recruit all your Asians because you're going to need them.
Yeah. To infiltrate the grooming gangs.
No, all the terrorists and the terror groups and all the ones who are going to be coming over here now to do with Palestine and Syria and all this stuff, because it's going to get worse, isn't it?
Well, don't you think we should be recruiting Turkish barbers?
Nope.
'Cause there's like tons of them turning up everywhere.
Why don't we stick them
Well-
all? Why don't we have a foreign legion, right? And they can all go in that and they can go and fight our wars for us. There you go, problem
in
solved.
another country.
Well, I found a lovely little Turkish cafe the other day. I was amazed. Thought it
Indeed.
was a barber shop. And it wasn't. It was a cafe.
Cafe. Ew.
All right, quite nice food. Okay. And yeah, basically to sum it all up, the country's it's in trouble, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit like I might have after I've got a bit of a secret. It's a bit of a tip actually for us men, you know. Not that struggle in the bedroom so much, but that want to know basically how to make the woman go.
Is there something you're not telling us here, mate?
Yeah, it's just
You're
something.
struggling,
No, I've
struggling
got
a
no
bit.
problem.
You're struggling.
No,
You
this
sure
is-
about that? Are you sure?
I'm just being. This is.
Are you
brotherhood of
playing
man.
snooker with a piece of string?
No, I'm actually trying to help people.
Is this where we're asking for a friend, is it?
As fellow men. Yeah, it's fellow men. It's just people that want to know how to make a woman go, all night. Duct tape. Now, I hope I don't get in trouble for that, because a lot of women will take that wrong, and I don't mean anything by that.
We don't care. That's the kind of guys we are. We don't
You're-
care.
You'll be
That's
hosting
what it is.
MasterChef next year, will mate?
Cue the
Oh,
music
yeah,
for
yeah.
going out. Cue the music for going out. We like that. There you go.
Yeah. And I went for a job interview as well over the weekend, and the manager said, we're looking for somebody who's responsible. I said, well, hey, I'm your man. Last job I was in, whenever anything went wrong, they said, I was responsible.
You the man. You the man, Gazelle. You the man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we love you. We love you. Well, that's a good night from me. Ab Fab, I've had a wonderful time doing this roundup. Thanks for reminding us about Mi5 and Mi6. We're all going to get locked up now, and nobody will ever hear about us ever again.
Oh, good. To be doing me a favour. My house is a mess.
So you don't have to worry about cleaning anything up.
No school runs, no work. No, this is great, this. Come on, hurry up.
No
Standing up.
income tax, no VAT. Yes.
Yeah,
Bit
I've
like
got over the
Bit
green
like
room, so
Trevor
we best cut off soon, because
Yes,
I can't put this on the air. So we'll be locked up.
Indeed. Well, is anybody going to let the Raven out? I mean, because that guy must be starving to death by now in the oubliette.
Who?
That's the guy. That's right. That's right. You got it right.
We're back onto the duct tape again.
Indeed.
Wrong stuff, that. It's kept them quiet for a while, hasn't it?
Good stuff.
Indeed.